Good evening. Coming up tonight, South Carolina legislation approved a new bill yesterday after a week of debate. Find out what it is.
The Gamecock men's basketball was defeated this past Tuesday. More on the loss.
And later, we'll tell you how you can get involved in a fashion show here on campus.
But first, our meteorologist, Bryce Glenn, is in the studio here with us. Bryce, what can we expect to see this weekend?
Well, it has been unusually warm in the Midlands recently, but those temperatures are not going to stick around. Stay tuned for that and more tonight on SGTV Student News at 7.
Live from the Kennedy Greenhouse Studio.
This is Student News at 7.
Good evening, Carolina. I'm Tata Miller.
And I'm Courtney McLean. Thanks for joining us tonight. The marijuana bill is on the move to the House of Representatives. South Carolina senators approved the medical marijuana legislation with a 25-15 vote on Wednesday after a long 7 days of debate. This bill, titled the Compassionate Care Act, will be one of the most conservative takes on cannabis legislation, where smoking the drug will remain illegal.
Patients will be allowed to use salves, oils, patches, or vaporizers and may receive up to a 2-week supply at once. People will only be eligible for a prescription if they have one of the 13 debilitating conditions that permit the use of medical marijuana. These include cancer, multiple sclerosis, PTSD, Crohn's disease, and multiple neurological disorders.
If the bill is passed in the House, the fate of the Compassionate Care Act will be in the hands of Governor McMaster.
Student government hopefuls are ramping up their campaigns, and today is the official start of the 2022 to 2023 elections.
The offices of President, Vice President, Speaker of the Senate, Treasurer, and all of the Student Senate positions will be up for election and re-election.
Filing for candidacy has ended, with voting opening Tuesday, February 22nd and closing Wednesday, February 23rd. All students are eligible to participate.
We all know the Gamecocks are big on their sports, including food sports.
This year, U of SC is hosting the World Food Championship, the largest competition in food sports, where culinary competitors at past events compete for a chance at winning the ultimate food crown and hundreds and thousands of dollars in prize money.
The final table event will be held in our very own McKitchen House, located on the historic Horseshoe, from April 30th to May 1st. But if you can't make it, film crews will be present to broadcast the live show.
And I also heard there is an expo with the chefs that are coming, so it'll give the people a chance to meet the chefs and try some of the food, and you know I'll be there for the food.
Exactly, very impressive.
A statue of Congressman John Lewis has reached the Palmetto State. The statue was created by Gregory Johnson in the memory of late civil rights activist and congressman.
The state representative, Jerry Govan, spoke about Congressman Lewis at the statue's unveiling last week. He said, quote, "A public leader like John Lewis symbolizes what a public servant truly is about, service above others."
The statue stands over 7 feet tall, looking out into the South Carolina State University campus, and will be displayed from an 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. until Friday, February 11th, when the statue will be taken to the National Statuary Hall in Washington, D.C.
Coming up, Colleen Schultes is back with the latest in Carolina sports. Stay close.
Welcome back, everyone. Our men's basketball team took on the Kentucky Wildcats last Tuesday. SGTV News 4 sports anchor Colleen Schultes is here with the details. Colleen?
Good evening. Our men's basketball team suffered yet another SEC loss to the Kentucky Wildcats this past Tuesday, but this time the Gamecocks put up a fight. Frank Martin and the team started strong and stayed consistent with the 5th-ranked Kentucky Wildcats. Good looks from freshman Devin Carter and redshirt Jermaine Cusnard kept Carolina in the game. With Keyshawn Bryant displaying strong defensive plays, the Gamecocks were able to tie up the game early in the second half. However, Oscar Deshibwe came back with his 6th straight double-double for the season. And with Kentucky going on 2 7+ runs, Carolina could not get their momentum back. The Gamecocks hope to bounce back from that loss and will head to Athens this Saturday to take on the Georgia Bulldogs, and that game will be played at 2 p.m. and broadcasted on the SEC Network. College game day is back, but this time in Colonial Life Arena. On Sunday, September 22nd, the Carolina Gamecocks will face the number 7 ranked Tennessee Volunteers. Doors will open at 11:30 for the show with tip-off set for 1 p.m. This will be the third time in history College Game Day will feature women's basketball, and I guess that just goes to show how incredible our Gamecocks really are. That's all for Carolina sports this week. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Colleen. Coming up, we'll catch you up on what's new in local events from in and around Columbia. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Joining me now is entertainment reporter Brianna Rao to fill us in on what's happening in Cola this weekend. What do you have for us, Brianna?
Well, model calls for the U of SC Spring Fashion Show were hosted Wednesday evening at Close Hip by U of SC's extracurricular club, Fashion Board. Casting call director Desiree Sollenberger said 35 students tried out yesterday, but 65 had showed interest. Sophie Dudley, the director of design, said, quote, "This is an opportunity for everyone to put together a fashion show. It is a good example for people aspiring to go into the fashion industry. If modeling is not for you," Dudley said, "other volunteer experiences are available from the creative side to the managing of the show. Some of these include designing a dress that fits the theme of After Hours Worldwide, styling models, decorating the venue, or videoing the show. For more information, visit Fashion Board USC on Instagram." I just have to say, you have such great style. Why not join the styling competition?
You know what? I would much rather go and watch the amazing designs of other people. Like, I know that's going to be so cool. You and me front row.
Oh yes, most definitely. Putting it in my calendar right now. And we also have the Publico Kitchen and Tap, a Latin Asian inspired restaurant, which will open its second Columbia location in the historic Enzer building as part of the ongoing Bull Street project this spring. Mike Dalgoner, the owner of Publico Kitchen and Tap, opened Publico's first location in 5 Points in 2015. The Bull Street Publico menu will be similar to the one at 5 Points. However, indulge in the familiar made street tacos, burgers, and salads, but see a fun twist that sets this location apart. The restaurant will feature a large turfed, pet-friendly outdoor patio featuring a VIP menu, a very important puppy, with all the proceeds going to SQ Rescue and a no-kill animal rescue Columbia organization in Columbia.
That is so amazing. A puppy menu?
Yeah, I have to leave my puppies all the time at home, and now I'm like, I can bring them to Columbia, we can enjoy some food, so why not? That's all for your entertainment news for tonight. Coming up after the break, meteorologist Bryce Glenn will tell you the weekend forecast for this weekend. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to your favorite weather segment. I'm meteorologist Bryce Glenn, and these are your weather headlines. For tomorrow, it's going to be warm again. I know we had some warmer temperatures the past couple of days, but don't count on that to stick around. We're going to have a dip in temperatures starting on Sunday. Clear skies throughout the week, and then temperatures will be back on the rise for Tuesday. Here's what I'm talking about. The next couple of days is going to be warmer at 71. Our average for this time of the year is 63, so we're going to dip right below that 56 on Sunday. Even more on Monday at 50. And we're back on the rise on Tuesday at 59, still below the average. But on Wednesday, we're going to shoot right back above that average at 66. For our weather planner for the day tomorrow, we're going to have a few clouds in the morning at 46, 71 in the afternoon, and in the evening time, we'll be back at 55. So I know I said it's going to be warmer tomorrow, but it's not going to be warm all day. So make sure you bring your jacket if you have any Friday classes in the morning. Once you get to the middle of the day, you can probably pull off a short sleeve shirt. Tomorrow in South Carolina, the upstate, we're going to be sitting right around the upper 70s. As we move down to the Midlands, we're going to be in the low 70s and then high 60s if you're in Sumter. Then along the coast, a little bit chillier. I know that water will typically insulate you a little bit more. It's 64 in Myrtle Beach, 68 in Charleston, 63 in Hilton Head. Right now in Columbia, it is a comfortable 58 degrees out there. Maybe wear some sweatpants and a jacket. We have a southwest wind of 3 miles per hour, so a very slight breeze. Humidity is 36. It's pretty dry out there. Cool and clear at 7:13 p.m. And our sunset was at 6:03. For the rest of the week, tomorrow is going to be 71. The next day, same idea. Sunday, a few clouds in the sky. Monday, that'll move out. We're going to drop down to 50. And then Tuesday, back on the rise at 59. And then Wednesday, we're warming up still at 66. Stay tuned for this week's edition of Carolina Canines.
And finally tonight's Carolina Canine features Margot.
This picture was sent in by our very own station producer, Riley Hackett.
Margot is a 2-year-old pit bull mix, and she was adopted from the Columbia Humane Society.
Margot loves ripping ears off of stuffed animals and watching cars drive by from the window.
That is too precious.
is-
Look at her pink little harness.
She is
Oh,
so cute, but those stuffed animals, we're praying
oh
for you
R.I.P.
guys. Well, that's all that we have for tonight's edition of Student News at 7.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SGTV at USC.
And to keep up with all of our content, be sure to also visit us online at sgtv.com. For SGTV News 4, I'm Courtney McLean.
And I'm Tatum Miller. From all of us here at SGTV, have a great night, Carolina, forever to thee.